Welcome to This Week This Morning, the weekly video that gets you up to speed on the week's most important developments for your business and your taxes. Well, apologies for the late release of today's video. This week this morning, I was a little hungover. You see, October 15th was our final tax deadline for what was quite honestly the longest tax season ever. And if for whatever reason you haven't filed your return yet, reach out to us as soon as possible, as there's a short window of time to get some leniency from the IRS this year, as they have allowed for reasonable cause for late filing related to COVID. Anyway, once again, we have no real developments in the stimulus negotiations other than President Trump continuing to ratchet up the rhetoric that he wants to sign a big, beautiful stimulus. But unfortunately, he's got an adversary in Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell, who is not keen on bringing any large comprehensive bills to the floor, such as those currently being advocated by both Democrats and the White House. So while we continue to keep an eye out for significant developments in these negotiations, it's time to take a look at an important notice issued by the Small Business Administration late last week that you may have missed. Specifically, the SBA issued an interim final rule that created a simplified PPP loan forgiveness application for loans below 50K. What's more is that with the new application, your loan forgiveness will not be reduced due to any reductions in full-time equivalent employees. And also, your loan forgiveness will not be reduced due to salary or wage reductions. So literally, as long as you spent at least 60% of the money on payroll and any remainder on health insurance, rent, utilities, or mortgage interest, your PPP loan is going to be forgiven in full. That is, as long as you didn't also receive an EIDL emergency grant. If you did, your loan forgiveness will still be reduced by any emergency grant monies received. And as a quick refresher, any PPP loan forgiveness will not result in taxable income. What remains to be determined, however, is whether future legislation will allow for the deduction of the expenses paid for by these non-taxable loan forgiveness dollars. Currently, the IRS holds the position that these expenses will not be deductible, but there is a strong push among legislators for the IRS to change that, as many feel it is really not in step with the intent of the law. Another item that remains to be seen is whether the stimulus package that is being hotly debated currently will include the simplified PPP loan forgiveness app for loans below 150K, as previously discussed among legislators. So we're going to be keeping an eye on all of this, and we'll update you again next Friday, hopefully in the morning this time.